Okay, guys, so much stuff happened on Monday's episode. This is probably going to be a two-parter. Okay, so Home and Away, Monday, August 24th. I'm going to skip all the stuff that didn't matter because so much stuff happened. So we start off with Remy and Sunny outside talking, and Sunny's trying to guilt trip Remy, and he's like, if you go to the cops, Dana's going to get mad at me. She's going to leave me, and it's going to be all your fault. And Remy's like, no, it's not. It's your fault. I'm going to Cash. So meanwhile, Harper is like in this shell-shocked daze because remember last night, Grody Bowe backhanded her and slapped her in her face. So he's like, you're my everything, but you picked your sister over me. Well, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. That one hit close to home, by the way. So Harper's like, I gotta go get Archie. And she's like, stumbles out of there, like totally in her daze. He's like, I'll wait. Gross. Remy goes to the cops, and I'm so happy. So he tells Cash, like, there's somebody dealing steroids at the gym. And Cash is like, Tane would know about this. And he's like, Tane doesn't know. So he tells him he needs to make a formal statement, which at first Remy's like, but then he agrees to do it. Meanwhile, at the gym, Tane thinks Sunny's doing great. He lifts the restrictions. Then he goes and meets Harper to give her back Archie, and she's like, can you keep him for a few more days? And he's like, are you okay? And she's like, just like you. She looks like she just smelled a fart, to be honest with you. She's like so out of it. Anyways, so she's outside thinking, and who shows up? Grody Bowe. And he's like, oh, I was worried I missed you, so I had to use the location tracking device to find you. He's such a creep. I hate him. And then he's like, where's Archie? And she's like, oh, Tane's keeping him for a couple more days. And he's like, oh, so it's just me and you? Good. Creep. So she's like, how about we go finish that conversation? So meanwhile, Remy tells Cash it was Bowe that's dealing drugs. I was like, yes. So Cash is like, is there anything else going on? Because Sunny's been hanging out with Bowe a lot. And Remy kind of blows it off. So David calls for a warrant. He tells Cash to bring Bowe in for questioning. So back to Harper and Grody Bowe. She's like, this is not the first time you've hurt me, and apologized. And he's like, oh, let me explain. I had a bad childhood that was violent. Everything he does to her, he has like a new excuse as to why. She needs to tell him to get the hell out. But anyway, Cash shows up and he's like, there's been illegal activity at the gym. You need to come to the station for questioning. Harper's like, what? And Grody Bowe's like, oh, yes, anything. I'm happy to help. Ugh. So Remy sees Tane, and he tells him, like, hey, I want to give you a heads up of what's happening. Bowe, your, baby mama's boyfriend, is the drug dealer. So Tane was pissed. Remy is my new hero. He's got, like, no F's to give right now.